I'm returning your tools a little bit dirtier than how they left. Yeah. Thanks for letting me use them. You see how this grinder looks? Uh-huh. That's kind of how Tiffany's hair straightener and curler looked too.
Oh, that was still in there?
She wasn't impressed.
Gotta be careful.
Morning, folks. Thanks for joining us here at Sonne Farms. It's 63 degrees outside. We're gonna run these calves through. Got a couple to treat. We just want to make sure they're all healthy. You know, the price of cattle is really high right now, so we're just, I mean, we always want to do our best, but now we really want to do our best. Inputs are high, but the price of cattle are high, so we're gonna make sure they're healthy. Then we're gonna be raking and baling. There's a few bad eyes in here that need to be cleaned up yet, and then there's a couple skinnier critters that just act like they're a little under the weather. So we're gonna get each one in the chute, get a really good look at them, and treat the ones that need treated. When we redid our working area, the chute was in a different location, so now we can't get a skid loader in here and clean these weeds up. So we just gotta periodically remember to put a couple critters in here so they eat it down. This one's pretty healed up. Clean it out a little bit more. When it just looks a little cloudy. It was, had pink eye at one point, but now he's good.
Hey! Hey! Yeah.
You wanna go outside? Are you ready to go outside? What, do you want another one? What do you want?
Guess you can rake it.
Okay.
The innards are dirty.
So when you get going fast with these down the road, especially on highway pavement, these start flopping back and forth. Well, there's an adjustment right here that tightens this down, creates a little friction so they don't flop as easy. Of course, the tighter you have it down, the more wear happens because there's more friction, but right now it's just I can't really get over 15 miles an hour. So I need a deep well. I need a wrench.
Hey, Cole.
Yeah!
I bet you're dying to know what the song of the day is.
I could hardly sleep last night. I was so just interested in what Brian would come up with.
That makes me feel so good that you're so into what I do. Yeah. He also, his sense of humor is also biting sarcasm, so I don't believe you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway, today's song of the day is by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
Not the Coddling Pumpkins, but the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
And the song is 1979.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Thanks. We're cruising now, and we don't have any wobble back here. I don't know if you can notice all this smoke. The smoke from the Canadian wildfires is back. It's been slowing down the drying of our hay a little bit. And in 2 days, we got an okay chance for some rain. So we want to get this baled up. We also cut this a few days after rain. So if you look underneath, there's still some muddy soil, which is keeping this stuff from drying out. So we're gonna flip it early in the day. It's gonna sit on some spots where the sun was able to get at the ground. The wind's gonna pick up. We're gonna give it all day to dry out the rest of the way. Then later today, we're hoping it's dry enough we can bale. We're doing Jeff's 20 or so acres today, and then tomorrow we're gonna work on our 70-acre field. Yeah, we're not able to pull it in all the way, so just gotta turn the dial. We'll see how that looks. This second cut is gonna be some good quality stuff. Not gonna be much of it, but we're really excited for third cutting. Since we got some recent moisture, might get some more later this week. We're on the road to having a decent third cutting. Time will tell. Cross your fingers for it. If we had the next size bigger rake, I would definitely think about going through this field again and raking 2 more together, putting 4 rows together, because that's thin. We're gonna have a lot of leaf loss. As that baler's making bales, every time it goes around it loses a few leaves. You know, it's grinding up and getting pushed around. So it's better when there's a lot of stuff going in there at once, but those are gonna be some small windrows. Just gotta go around the field 2 more times and we'll be out of here. Well, that should get dried today. We got a nice breeze coming later on, and you know, there's not too much to the windrow, so the wind should be able to get at it. I must have tightened those up a little bit much because I am cruising and they aren't flopping. I am speed. Last thing before lunch, we're gonna head out with the gator, check over a pasture, maybe spray them for flies, see if anything's sick. And we got the perlet and the mineral. You're doing real great, Paul.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Nobody can pour mineral any better. Pretty hard to screw it up. I'm starting to go the other way. Don't kick me. That's a big leaf, 953. Hey, on my way, I was showing a calf. Got a duck there down there.
Would you believe me if I told you I've eaten half this meat stick already? These things are long. We got this welded on last video, and we just need to finish it up, bridge this in, set a railroad tie, get this temporary fencing out of here, and be done with this project and all these gates. Gotta get a bucket of gravel, post hole digger, a post, set that, and we'll be done. Never done that before. Just trying to save a few trips. That fits right in there. Zero overhang. Oh, perfection. I'm not taking the credit for it. It's just, I'm glad it happened to me. It'll be a done deal. I've yet to see it folded all the way over. Good clearance all the way down. That'll do. So when we started this, I mentioned why I moved this gate. It used to be starting right at that railroad tie and going this way. Well, with our big equipment, we weren't able to get through that gate without driving on the corner of this concrete, which of course over time would either break that corner off, which we don't want to do, or that corner could also puncture a sidewall, mess up our tires. So I moved it down. Now we can easily get a straight shot right out the gate. Don't even have to get close to that concrete. That's gonna be very nice. Do you like the new gate? It's gonna help us clean your pen easier. We love it. It's a little after 7, we're just going. This is about the driest it's gonna get today. As the temperature cools down, humidity's gonna rise, and as we near that dew point, this stuff would start picking up moisture. Man, they were talking about some heftier winds earlier today, and we haven't gotten much more than a light breeze. first. All of a sudden it wouldn't lift that thing up and out of there. It might be a really heavy bale, but we're also sitting downhill, so we're gonna try it now. So we worked this thing back and forth and got it up. I think what happened is, since we're picking up so little at a time and that belt's going around and around, it's making a super dense bale. And so I think it was just so dang heavy that door couldn't lift it up. I bet you that's a 3,000 pound bale right there. A big heavy sucker. I think it was just a thick heavy dude that never had that happen before.
Ain't gonna run out of net wrap.
No. This reminds me of a title of a movie. The movie's called The Longest Yard, but the title of this video should be The Longest Bale.
The longest bale.
Well, it's longest time making a bale.
Longest interval between bales.
Yeah, that's not much of a title though.
So the longest bale.
The longest bale.
We'll go with that then.
Well, it's kind of like the longest yard. It don't make sense because
The
all
yard
yard, yeah.
36 inches. So there's a hidden meaning, is what you're saying.
Exactly. It makes more sense the less you think about it. We got 9 bigs and 1 small.
It was just borned.
But you know, some of them I think they weighed a little extra, so you know, we could round it up to 10.
Well, it's 10 because there's 10 bales, anywho.
Okay.
Hey, when I leave and you get out, would you slide them bat wings in for me?
Sure.
Batman?
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
Well, there you have it. Better than I thought. Those would be some good quality hay bales too. A lot of leaf. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love to see you next time. Have a good one.